Welcome back to Classic Cars Online US. Today I'm featuring a car that brings back some fun memories for me. Back when I was young, my friends and I took laps in a Mustang Mach 1, similar to this one, with the Foreigner 4 album blasting through the speakers. Good times and great memories, but on to this stunning car. This 1973 Ford Mustang Mach 1 captures the spirit of American muscle and has some serious performance upgrades that make it even better than the originals. Finished in a vibrant shade of burgundy red with a built 351 Windsor V8, a modern 5-speed manual transmission, and an exhaust note that'll wake the neighbors, this is a turnkey muscle car that's ready to drive and enjoy. The 1973 Mustang holds a special place in automotive history because it was the last year of the original generation Mustang before Ford downsized the car into the Mustang II in 1974. These bigger-bodied Mustangs from 1971 through 1973 were designed to accommodate Ford's big block engines and deliver enhanced performance. While they were criticized at the time for being too large, today's collectors appreciate their aggressive styling, substantial road presence, and the fact that they were the last true muscle-bound Mustangs before the oil crisis changed everything. The Mach 1 package was the performance flagship of the Mustang lineup, featuring upgraded suspension, special styling cues, and a focus on straight-line speed. The Mach 1 package wasn't just about badges and stripes, though it certainly had those. Mach 1 Mustangs came with functional Ram air hoods, though this particular car's Ram air system isn't currently functional. The aggressive hood scoop still gives the car that unmistakable muscle car stance. You'll find Mach 1 identification on the front fenders and rear deck lid, along with the distinctive side stripes that run the length of the car. The blacked-out front-end treatment with sport lamps creates an aggressive face that lets everyone know this isn't your granny's Mustang. This was Ford's answer to the Chevelle Supersport, the Pontiac GTO, and the Plymouth Roadrunner. It was a car built for weekend stoplight battles and Saturday night cruising. This Mach 1 has received a relatively recent paint job in a rich, vibrant burgundy that really makes the car stand out. The finish shows well under Maxmotiv's showroom lights with good depth and shine. The body appears straight with clean panel gaps, and the chrome bumpers and trim pieces are in good condition. Those classic American racing wheels are 15-inch diameter, a popular period-correct choice that gives the car that proper muscle car stance. The combination of burgundy paint, black interior, and polished aluminum wheels creates a classic color combination that never goes out of style. Now let's talk about what's under that Ram air hood. The 351 Windsor is one of Ford's most beloved small-block V8 engines, produced from 1969 through 1996. The Windsor name comes from Ford's engine plant in Windsor, Ontario, where these engines were manufactured. The 351 Windsor is known for its durability, strong low-end torque, and excellent aftermarket support. Unlike the 351 Cleveland, which was designed for high RPM performance, the Windsor was built for street driving with a focus on reliability and everyday usability. The Windsor features a taller deck height than Ford's 302, which allows for a longer stroke and more displacement, resulting in that characteristic torque that muscle car enthusiasts love. This particular 351 Windsor has been treated to some serious performance upgrades that transform it from a stock engine into a real performer. Starting at the top, you'll find AFR Renegade aluminum cylinder heads. AFR, which stands for Airflow Research, is one of the premier aftermarket head manufacturers, and their Renegade series heads are known for excellent flow characteristics and quality construction. The aluminum construction saves weight compared to cast iron heads while dissipating heat more effectively. Feeding air and fuel to those heads is a Holley Projection 750 CFM carburetor, a perfect size for a built 351. The Holley provides crisp throttle response and ample fuel delivery for the engine's performance potential. The exhaust system starts with long tube headers that allow the engine to breathe freely and generate more power than restrictive stock manifolds. Those headers feed into a dual exhaust system with aftermarket mufflers that give the car a proper muscle car rumble. But here's where it gets really fun. This Mach 1 is equipped with QTP exhaust cutouts. With the flip of a switch inside the cabin, you can open electronic cutouts that bypass the mufflers entirely, transforming the exhaust note from a civilized rumble to an absolutely ferocious roar. It's the best of both worlds, mild-mannered cruising when you want it, and maximum volume and flow when you're ready to make a statement. An interesting upgrade on this Mach 1 is the Tremec 5-speed manual transmission. Tremec is the gold standard for aftermarket manual transmissions, and swapping out the original 4-speed for a modern 5-speed transforms the driving experience. That fifth gear acts as an overdrive, which means you can cruise comfortably at highway speeds without the engine screaming. Lower RPMs at cruise speed means better fuel economy, less engine wear, and a much more relaxed driving experience on longer trips. Shifting is handled through a Hurst shifter, the legendary performance shifter brand that's been a muscle car staple since the 1960s. The Hurst shifter provides positive, precise shifts with that satisfying mechanical feel that enthusiasts love. Out back, you'll find a Ford 9-inch rear axle, which is legendary in the performance world for its strength and durability. The Ford 9-inch has been the go-to rear axle for hot rodders, drag racers, and muscle car builders for decades because it can handle serious power and is easy to rebuild and modify. This particular 9-inch has been fitted with Moser 4.11 gears. Those 4.11 gears provide aggressive acceleration and strong performance off the line. With the 5-speed transmission's overdrive, you still get reasonable highway cruising despite the aggressive gear ratio. It's the perfect combination for a car that's meant to be driven hard and enjoyed. When you're adding power to a classic muscle car, chassis rigidity becomes critical. These 1973 Mustangs weren't designed with modern structural engineering, so they can twist and flex under hard acceleration. This Mach 1 addresses that issue with welded-in subframe connectors that tie the front and rear of the chassis together, dramatically reducing body flex. You'll also find rear leaf spring helpers that prevent axle wrap and wheel hop during aggressive launches. These modifications might not be visible when you're admiring the car at a show, but they make a huge difference in how the car drives and performs. The result is a much more solid, confidence-inspiring driving experience. Performance isn't just about going fast, it's about stopping safely too. This Mach 1 has been upgraded to 4-wheel disc brakes, a significant improvement over the drum brakes that many of these cars left the factory with. The front calipers are Wilwood units, a premium brake manufacturer known for excellent stopping power and fade resistance. The rear calipers are standard disc brake calipers, which still represent a major upgrade over drums. A new proportioning valve and brake reservoir were installed within the last year, ensuring proper brake balance and safe, predictable stopping power. These brakes give you the confidence to use all that performance the engine provides. Step inside this Mach 1 and you'll find a black interior that's largely original in appearance but with some practical considerations. The dashboard is typical early 70s Mustang, with a full complement of gauges including a large speedometer and auxiliary gauges for monitoring vital engine functions. The 3-spoke steering wheel gives you a good grip for spirited driving, and the manual steering setup provides direct feedback from the road. There's no power steering on this car, which means parking lot maneuvers require some muscle, but on the open road you get that pure, unfiltered connection between your hands and the front wheels that driving enthusiasts appreciate. The bucket seats are upholstered in black with good overall condition, though there's a bit of age-appropriate wear. The headliner looks good with no signs of sagging or staining. From the driver's seat, that Hurst shifter falls perfectly to hand, with a chrome shift knob that feels substantial and mechanical. The shift pattern is typical 5-speed layout, with reverse usually accessed by pulling up on the shifter before selecting first gear. The pedal placement is good, with enough room for proper heel and toe downshifting if you're an enthusiast driver. The view over that long hood with its aggressive scoop is pure muscle car theater. You sit low and surrounded by sheet metal, with that big V8 rumbling just a few feet in front of you. It's a visceral, engaging driving experience that modern cars simply can't replicate. Up front, this Mach 1 features LED headlights with red halo rings that give the car a modern, aggressive look when illuminated. The red halos are a nice touch that ties into the Mach 1's performance heritage while adding contemporary styling. The LED technology provides better illumination than old sealed beam headlights, making night driving safer and more enjoyable. It's one of those modifications that respects the classic design while incorporating modern technology where it makes sense. The blacked-out grille and sport lamps complete the menacing front-end appearance. In the interest of full disclosure, Max Motive shared a few things a prospective buyer should know about this Mach 1, so I'm passing them along. The heater system and windshield wiper motors are not currently hooked up, which means both systems are inoperable. For a show car or fair-weather cruiser, that's not a deal-breaker, but if you plan to drive this car in all-weather conditions, you'll want to address those systems. The ram air hood looks aggressive but isn't set up for functional ram air induction. None of these are major issues, and they're all easily addressable, but it's important to know what you're getting into. Despite those minor items, this is fundamentally a well-sorted, turnkey muscle car that's ready to drive and enjoy. The engine upgrades have been done properly with quality components, the transmission swap gives you modern drivability, and the chassis improvements make it handle better than stock. This isn't a project car that needs years of work. It's a car you can drive home, show off at cruise nights, and enjoy right now. The fact that it's been in Max Motive's professional showroom speaks to the quality of the build. If you want to hear this beautiful car run, Max Motive has a video on their website showing the car with the exhaust cutouts open, and trust me, it sounds as good as it looks. I'll share a link to their website and also to this eBay listing in the video description. The 1973 Ford Mustang Mach 1 represents the end of an era in American automotive history. These were the last of the big-bodied, high-performance Mustangs before emissions regulations and the oil crisis fundamentally changed what a Mustang could be. Today, these cars are increasingly appreciated by collectors who understand their historical significance and love their aggressive styling. Values have been climbing steadily as baby boomers and Gen Xers who remember these cars from their youth are now in their peak earning years and can afford to own the cars they dreamed about decades ago. A well-built example like this one represents both a great driving experience and a sound investment. This 1973 Ford Mustang Mach 1 from Max Motive offers everything a muscle car enthusiast could want: classic styling, serious performance upgrades done with quality components, a modern 5-speed transmission for drivability, and that intoxicating V8 sound that makes every drive an event. Whether you remember cruising in these cars or you're discovering the appeal of classic American muscle for the first time, this Mach 1 delivers an authentic, visceral driving experience. For complete details, additional photos, and to see this beast in person, contact Max Motive. Special thanks to Max Motive for allowing me to use their images for this video. Thanks for watching, and keep enjoying the classics. If you enjoyed this feature on the Mach 1, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Classic Cars Online US for more classic and muscle car features. Also, it would be great if you feel inspired to drop a comment below and let me know what you think of this build, or share your own Mustang memories. Thanks again for watching.